live and local, with coverage you can count on. This is WNEMTV5 Wake Up.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It is a frigid morning for us out there, but hopefully the sun will pop up later today and give us a great day. Thanks for waking up with us on this Saturday morning. I'm Blake Keller. We'll have those stories coming up in just a bit, but first, meteorologist John Gross is joining us with a look at the forecast.
Hey, good Saturday morning to Mid-Michigan. Welcome to the weekend. First half not looking too bad by the time we do reach Sunday. More rain and windy conditions do look to return. Here's a look at the sky tracker out the door. Mainly across Mid-Michigan, we're staying dry to start off, but there is a system off towards our south and west and will be entering our skies by the time we do reach the day on Sunday. So for today, temperatures overall in the 40s. I think we get a decent amount of sunshine to start. Clouds increase later on tonight. There you go for the rest of tonight. More rain is likely, winds increase, and we'll actually see temperatures rise slightly into your Sunday morning before those will drop off throughout the day on Sunday. Rain and snow showers likely into the day on Monday and Tuesday. By Wednesday, we dry things out. Temperatures in the 40s.
Developing this morning, one of the FBI's most wanted has been arrested in Grand Blanc. 68-year-old Leonard Moses has been on the run for nearly 50 years. Federal investigators say Moses assumed the identity of Paul Dixon. He was convicted of murder in 1968, but escaped in 1971 while attending his grandmother's funeral in Pittsburgh. Thursday, he was arrested in Grand Blanc. TV5's Jonathan Jackson explains how a case 50 years in the making has finally come to a close.
I can't believe he even got caught after 50 years like that.
A Grand Blanc resident talking about this man, Leonard Moses, who for nearly 50 years was on the run from police, living under an assumed name as if he was a free man. But this month, the law and his past caught up with him, as he was arrested yesterday in Grand Blanc on a warrant from Pittsburgh, dating to 1971.
At the time, he was serving a life sentence for first-degree murder.
Moses' conviction stemmed from a crime in 1968 when he and some friends threw a Molotov cocktail at a home in Pittsburgh, burning a woman inside who later died. The FBI in Pittsburgh says Moses escaped in 1971 while attending his grandmother's funeral. He assumed a new identity under the name Paul Dixon, and since 1999 he was employed as a traveling pharmacist in Michigan. But in January, Moses was arrested under his assumed name on accusations of embezzlement when his fingerprints were entered into a nationwide database, and that's when the FBI discovered they belonged to Moses, leading to his arrest yesterday in Grand Blanc.
I think the length of time is a sad part of the story.
In Grand Blanc, Jonathan Jackson, WNEMTV5.
Moses remains jailed in Genesee County, awaiting extradition to Pennsylvania. Still unfolding, the search is on for sexual assault victims linked to a man who reportedly implicated himself in the crimes. 35-year-old Jeremy Stiven of Lapeer County landed on the radar of investigators in late October. At the time, they were looking into the assault of a 9-year-old. Now, they say when he learned authorities were looking into him, he fled to the mountains of Arkansas, where he eluded authorities until November 4th. He's suspected of assaults in Lapeer and Genesee counties and in Alabama. Anyone with information is urged to call the Lapeer County Sheriff's Office. New details this morning. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is taking action to shut down the Line 5 oil pipeline that carries oil across the Straits of Mackinac. Whitmer notified Enbridge that the easement that allowed the company to run the line beneath a channel that links two of the Great Lakes will be revoked. The governor's legal team says Enbridge has not been safely operating the line. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel also filed a suit to stop the flow of oil within 180 days. The state of Michigan is shattering its previous record for daily COVID-19 cases, reporting more than 8,500 cases with 118 deaths. That brings the state's total confirmed cases to more than 244,000, with nearly 8,000 deaths. It's easily been the worst week of the pandemic across the state, seeing cases rise exponentially. Saginaw Township Community Schools announced all classes will be moved online effective immediately, saying it is no longer safe to meet face-to-face. Now, the school will be closed Monday. Students will report to online classes Tuesday. At this time, the school will remain online until January 4th. TV5's Scott Wolchek reports this is one of the many changes communities are making to stop the spread.
Hospitals are filling up, and as COVID-19 numbers rise across the state, local communities are searching for new ways to limit the spread.
We're temporarily closing City Hall starting Monday.
Flint Mayor Sheldon Neely making that decision in the wake of Genesee County's latest COVID surge. The county reports more than 1,300 new cases in the past week alone. Saginaw County with more than 1,000, Bay and Midland with more than 500 new cases each.
Many people have fallen to this virus, and we need to continue to slow the spread of this virus.
Each of our hospitals are experiencing higher numbers of hospitalized patients for COVID than we've ever experienced.
But even the more rural communities are facing challenges. Caro is choosing to close its government facilities to the public, and Isabella County's government building in Mount Pleasant is doing the same in the wake of surging COVID numbers.
These numbers are not what we expected to be seeing at this point. We have more COVID now than we did when we were under a stay-at-home order.
And as we head into the holiday season, hospital officials hope people are willing to sacrifice a little cheer for the hope of a happier new year.
There's nothing more I would rather do than be with all of my family around the same table we've been around for 50 years. But I don't think it's going to happen. And we all need the community's support.
Scott Wolchek, WNEMTV5.
Well, at least 2 more Michigan legislators have tested positive for COVID-19, including one who attended Senate session and hearings on Thursday. That was the same day the House canceled votes due to infections among members. Senator Kim Lasada, who serves counties on the west side of the state, and Representative Ann Bolin, who serves the Brighton area, tested positive. At least 7 lawmakers have tested positive this year, while an 8th died from a suspected case. Covenant Healthcare has a new COVID-19 testing center. The drive-through testing center at the Covenant Hospital in Saginaw can be accessed off Fayette Street. Those who come for testing must have doctor's orders. Results are expected within 2 to 4 days. Well, good morning, everyone. Hope your weekend is off to a great start. TV5 News Time right now is 7:08. Still ahead in the next half hour as COVID cases spike across the country. We'll take a look at how states on the West Coast are handling the virus. And coming up next, a local planetarium is hosting